Let's go over using the database PAIS to search for articles and reports on policy topics. We first want to find the Social Work Paper Research Guide. We'll scroll down to Social Work and click on Social Work Policy Paper. In the Finding Scholarly Information box, we click on PAIS. You may be asked to enter your Main Street login and password. Now that the database is open up, we can type in the words of our policy. I've typed in Medicare Catastrophic Coverage Act, and now I am getting some search results. Before we look at our results, let's look at the left-hand column under source type. PAIS database has journal articles, something called books, some magazines, and trade journals. Right? The books are not always actual books, but sometimes they are reports from nonprofit organizations, sometimes known as think tanks. I'm going to click on the books so we can take a look. Some of the reports are United States government publications. We can tell this because of the words United States. Clear to me from that this is a government document. If that's the case, this actually isn't the best way for me to access this material. We could use ProQuest Congressional to find the same kinds of reports in the context of a legislative history, which will have more meaning. So I'm not going to work with this one now. I'm going to scroll down and take a look at number 6. This one says the word hearing, but it's not the United States as the author, so it is not a government document. The publisher is something called the Heritage Foundation, and it's only 13 pages long. Most books are several hundred pages long. This is a key to tell me that this is probably a report of an organization, right? In this case, the Heritage Foundation. Right? Before I do anything else, I'm going to click on the title of the report, and I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. Many of these reports from nonprofit organizations actually provide access in the details section under the URL, and that's indeed the case. If I click on this link, it will take me out to the Heritage Foundation's website where they have this PDF freely available. So that's an important thing to remember. Going back to our list. Also, this is very confusing because we do have the link to full text listed here. This link to full text only works with journal articles. So we already know we're looking at a book category, even though they're books and reports. This will not work. Every time it will give you an error saying not found. So just remember, when we're in the books category, link to full text will not work. If it is not a government report, click on the title and see if there is a URL to a free copy. One note of caution. When using these reports, always find out information about the organization, in this case the Heritage Foundation, so you can understand what point of view they bring to the discussion. You can do this by using Google and putting in the name of the foundation and then looking for about information. Now I will go back to my original result list, and this time I will click on peer reviewed in the left-hand column. Note that there are 320 peer-reviewed journal articles, although 324 scholarly journal articles. So there are 4 that aren't peer-reviewed. I'm going to click on peer-reviewed. Now that I have my 320 peer-reviewed list, I'm going to take a look at these journal articles. As I scan through the titles, Number 6 catches my eye. The Medicare Catastrophic Coverage Act, a postmortem. This could be useful for my policy paper, as I do have to analyze this particular act. Now, I can click on Link to Full Text because I know I'm in peer-reviewed journal articles. And here, the actual act has opened up, the journal article, has opened up, and it's all in its full text for me to read or download as I wish. I'm going to go back and do another search in PAIS. So I'm going up, since I'm already in it, and put in the name of a case, Boy Scouts of America v. versus Dale, and run that search. You can see I have 2 books. Remember, in PAIS, they may be books, they may be reports. Let's take a look. In this case, if we look at our first book, it actually is a book. 2 things tell me this. The University Press of Kansas is listed as the publisher, and the length. It's 298 pages long, clearly a book. And then here's another, also 415 pages long. So we actually do have 2 books here, and I could copy and paste these titles in the URSIS catalog to see if we have access. I'm going to go back and take a look at the scholarly journals, just so we can see that we have some really good information here. There is that book showing up because I haven't clicked peer-reviewed. I will click peer-reviewed, and again 24 as opposed to 29. And here are my 24 peer-reviewed journal articles with the link to full text.